How do you beat a team that have a 92% win rate on a map? And to top that off, the team is regarded as one of the best tier 2 EMEA team in the world. While Gentlemates, a team that was recently bought and had no coach, did impossible and took down the tier 2 juggernaut, APEKS. To beat a team at their home turf, Haven, you need to play by the rules, and it's why we see Gentlemates go for the same agent selection as APEKS, since it's clear by now that APEKS have figured out the perfect Haven meta. The setup from APEKS are 4 players towards C-Long and Killjoy lurking towards Garage. This is done to do a split, and if the 4 players long can take information and rotations, the Killjoy lurk might actually be very strong for APEKS. While Gentlemates are set up with 2 players on C, with these Killjoy abilities, no one in Garage, which is normal to have at least a turret, and then 1 player B and the last 2 players pushing towards A short. For Gentlemate, it's all about gathering information and understanding APEKS game plan. Going long, APEKS are not seeing much, and this puts pressure on Killjoy's position since now she have no idea if anyone can even be in Garage. So she decides to place her turret, holding for rotations and falls back. APEKS gets a great opening kill, and look at how Jett takes site. By smoking, dashing into the smoke, waiting for the breach stun to clear the right side and then swinging out. As well as Omen smokes Garage in case Killjoy have a setup there's a player there. And Sova arrowing backside for information, a perfect way to take site fast, which was the goal for APEKS. Look at Gentlemates. They are all coming from spawn to help rotations, so APEKS have 2 options. Take some of this map control or give it away and play bomb. Well, look at their abilities left. They are in a position to play bomb. But Jett decides to push up close and takes the fight versus 2 players and loses, and quickly a 5v4 is now a 4v4. A great Omen smoke keeps the defenders out, but will that be enough? Gentlemates uses some amazing abilities and they get sight. Only problem is that the site is empty and the retake is on. When Gentlemate taps bomb, Breach have a great fire to stop them, and then Omen flashes them, and then Omen uses this smokes as a one-way so you can see the legs of the diffuser, and Breach is ready with a flash. Both Breaches stuns and Gentlemates can't do anything, and APEKS takes the pistol perfectly.
On this, and again a second, third attempt on the defuse. It ain't being let through. APEKS here shutting down all of these attempts. And now Bears in the tank trying to make something happen for themselves, but the likelihood is looking pretty poor here. Perfect work from APEKS, starting things off incredibly well.
It's the first full buy round from both teams. And here the setup from APEKS are to leave A long open and focus 3 players mid window, Killjoy using her standard turret and Omen just chilling here. Breach is ready to stun in case Jett takes a fight in mid and sees someone to secure the kill. Gentlemates on the other side have gone for 2 players on C, with Killjoy using this setup, Breach alone on B and not peeking, and the last 2 players both on A long. Just look at Gentlemate's setup, they are in perfect position to counter the play by APEKS. No one from Gentlemate will peek the Killjoy turret, no one is peeking APEKS in mid, and they got in full A long control. Everything APEKS did not want to happen. Omen uses a great smoke to stop the A long push from Gentlemates, but here Sova drones over and allows Jett to keep pushing if she wants. Problem with this setup from APEKS are that they are dependent on kills and information, and right now they're not getting any information or kills at all. APEKS starts to push, and Killjoy tries to find something in Garage and can't. But the rest of APEKS finds Jett pushing, and here they set their sights on Jett. But Jett with a smoke and dash gets away and managed to waste APEKS flash to try and kill her, while Gentlemate's Breeze uses fires to clear everyone close to B. APEKS goes for a B execute with these utilities, and here they manage to take site. Only problem is that APEKS barely have any abilities left after the take, and this leaves them vulnerable. And you can see GM understands this and wants to crunch them from the sides and no flanks. GM's Omen goes for a great teleport, and this makes Jett wonder just for a split second where to focus, left or right, and this allows Killjoy to swing out and kills Jett, and it's a 5v3. And here GM sweeps APEKS only by losing 2 players and takes the round.
But the tank, no aftershock and no fault line here to deny the plant.
And the clear of utility was fantastic early on, so it's allowed this safe passage towards B. There's nothing much to deny it, so the plant should come in. It has. The tank did find Enzo, so player advantage. And do they try and play the site? You could already see them slipping back towards deeper and towards middle. Some late utility being placed by Magnum to allow his attention to turn to be support. Now Kiko does get overwhelmed. Logan, great work on the first. Following towards the site, now you've got the tank. Clears Mystic down to 2 now. Magnum and Shadow are going to be asked a whole lot here. Have they got anything to do? Shadow overwhelmed. Gentlemates clearing the site methodically.
APEKS have lost the last 3 rounds, so they need to change something. APEKS are going for an A execute with this smoke, so they only have to focus on A long. And look at the map. You can see that APEKS have Jett and Omen go on this side, since Gentlemates are ready with a breach stun towards A to hit APEKS, and they're aware of this, and they try to avoid the stun. But when short gets smoked, it's no point, and Gentlemates decide to save the stun. Gentlemates are set up with 2 players on A, holding different positions so they can't really trade each other, then leaving Breach and Killjoy playing on each side of B so they can easily rotate to whatever site is closest, and then Omen taking full C long. But Apex do not play as fast and are slowly creeping up to A site. So they will not alert any fast rotations from Gentlemates. Well, will this work? Apex's problem now is that they do not have any players towards short, and that's a big problem if Gentlemates were to flank or stay alive at short. It cuts Apex's route down to just this if they go A. Killjoy stays behind with a bot to hold short, but I don't think it's enough. And Breach ults to take site, and Killjoy runs to short, since the ult will force the short players to focus site, and Killjoy can ult on short. But Apex get the entries, and Killjoy can wait with the ult. Omen does an amazing play by teleporting behind Killjoy, and Killjoy have to ult. Only problem is she's in a bad position and very open for spawn. And Logan takes her out and the ult. And it's a 2v2. What they did not mention, by the way, is that Gentlemates player Sova had a massive round this round and got 2 kills, almost winning Gentlemates around. But Apex got to plant the spike, and Gentlemates are trying to box them in with 1 player coming from spawn and 1 coming from long. Is this enough? Apex gets boxed in on site, and it's no way out. And they have to fight, and Gentlemate takes a round.
Looking to reposition back into heaven. Is he going to
Timing.
swing onto this?
Oh my god, he gets the shot as
A
well!
ton of damage. For Mystic's HP.
Down to 67, 15 seconds as well to play with. Mystic needs some heroics here. 10 seconds now on the... He wants the plant, he wants something on his side. He's lost his teammate, he'll take anything he can get here. 1 smoke to invest and that's it. The spam's enough to do it. Again, Gentlemates. How many times is Bayaz going to go unchecked?
I want to look at one attack around from Gentlemates to understand how good or bad their attack is. Gentlemates are going for 3 players A long to take control, Killjoy towards C and Garage, and uses this turret and not the other one we saw from Apex, and Omen in mid. Gentlemate uses this stun from Breach, this fire and Omen smoke to force Apex away from long, as well as this Sova arrow in case a player goes to this corner to stay alive. Then the 3 long players pushes. Apex this round went for 2 players long, Breach holding B site on this side, and then Killjoy and Garage with this setup and Omen on C. A very default setup. A good flash and double peek forces Jet to the corner and use this smoke to fall off. But the round kinda goes on half and we have to skip until we're under 30 seconds left on the clock. Not much have happened since Apex are not really there to take a fight against Gentlemates, and Gentlemates Breach is on A site, baiting for the rest of his team and pretending they're going to go A, while the rest of Gentlemates goes Garage. And they get C site for free and a plant. But what Gentlemate does after is straight up stupid. They know they have most of this under control and they want to force Apex to make mistakes, and they decides to push them. And a great Omen flash hits 3 of Apex players, but Mystic goes huge and kills 3 players in spawn. And quickly a 4v5 is now a 1v3, and Takas can't win it, and Apex takes the round.
In spawn. The only one not really there is going to be Magnum. The paranoia sends him packing, but Mystic, what a response. 3 back of his own. And now it's all on Takas. The timing's just gorgeous from Magnum.
In this match, we saw the amazing team of Apex lose 3-0 in this whole series, and did not make Ascension while Gentlemates did. Congratulations. Apex had an amazing run and I feel bad for them. I'm a Norwegian guy, Apex is a Norwegian org, I really feel bad for them. I think this just proved that Gentlemates are not a team you wanna fuck with.